What's going on, y'all? I'm Kennedy.
It's your boy Ace, man.
And today we finna get beyond that bag. Man, we got a special guest today. Look, it took a lot to get him, y'all. So let's clap it up a little bit. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them about yourself and what you do.
I'm Keno. I'm 22. I'm from Atlanta. I'm an artist. I paint murals and I pretty much do anything art. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Okay. So honestly, when I came across his page, it was kind of fire because I see people painting on TikTok, but like to see someone this local around my age doing the same thing, I was like, yo, this shit's actually pretty hard, bro. So when did you like start painting? Like, where did that even come from? Was it when you was a kid? Now? What happened?
So I originally been drawing my whole life as a kid. It was a gap I stopped drawing though, but I never painted. Like it's crazy. I never painted my whole life. Like I always did pencil to paper. You know what I'm saying? But around November I did my first piece. Like my brother was asking me to do a piece for him at like a shop. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it out. He kept asking me. So I did like a little piece on it, and then after that my boy hit me up to do another piece in November. And ever since then I did it like November this year. So I'm almost a year in.
A year in. And it seemed like you be booked up. You said earlier you get clients you was talking to, man. That's crazy progress, bro, for real. Hats off to you, man. Hats off to you.
Yeah, facts. First year is fire, and same thing when I see your page, I watch a lot of YouTube, you already know that. But you know what your painting like automatically reminded me of?
What is it?
The Clover Boys who just moved into the house, like Reggie, Rakai, and all them, they all got their
Oh,
walls
and they
painted.
did have their stuff painted, yeah.
And when I see them get their walls painted, I was like, that's hard. And I see you doing that, I'm like, that's super hard. Like to be able to like kind of bring people's visions to life. Like I see you do like cartoon characters, all of that. That's fire. So I definitely need to get my walls painted, and I wanna like. So when you talk to a client, take me through the process of how you like talk to them and execute their vision.
So first I always start off asking them what's their budget. I usually do this asking clients because I can still work with certain amount of things, you know, they're trying to work with or whatever. I can still bring it to life. And then I just ask them what they're trying to go for. You get what I'm saying? Certain people want set styles and I can just do that. You know what I'm saying? If it's logos, I go straight off of that. But if they want me to freestyle, I kind of like, where you want to go with this? Do you want a cartoony? Do you want a serious look? And then we just go out there and I just create. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough that you go with budget, because I ain't gonna lie. Not people be scamming, but it's just kind of like you being understanding, you know what I mean? Like it's tough times for some people, bro. So that's hard that you do that. But in your opinion, to what extent is it like? Well, let me ask you this: when you be freestyling, right? They're like, "Fuck it, just do what you gotta do."
Yeah.
And there would be any points you like, "Oh, I fucked this up." And you be having to like change it up. Like, at what point is it like you just taking creative redirection, or do you already be knowing, okay, this is what we doing?
Ooh, it's a couple times I done fucked though.
It's a couple times.
It's a couple times. I'm like,
that's
okay.
real though. It's art.
It be like that, but like, see the thing with paint, you can fix it. You really can fix it because you're doing layers. So if I mess up, or if I just gotta fix it, I gotta make it better. That's my whole mindset. If I mess up, I gotta make my mess up beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's tough.
Maybe if
that's
I add
tough.
an extra line somewhere, maybe I gotta draw a drake this way or a flower this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kind of work with it. You feel me? I don't think there's no such thing as messing up and you can't fix it. That's what I believe.
You know what's funny about that? Earlier this year, I went to a TED Talk, and there was a muralist who did like one of the TED Talks. TED Talks basically people giving inspirational speeches, and he was a muralist, and his message was basically like never be scared to like do something, and he was like, because painting is one of the things that taught him that, because he was like, no matter how many times you mess up, you can always paint over it.
Definitely.
Like he's like, and I was like, that's a life lesson for anything. Like, don't ever be scared to do something. You could just do it again.
Facts.
Like, get it back, do it again the second time. So that's definitely fire that you even said that, and I didn't even bring that up. And I was gonna bring that up, but you already took that and ran with it. So that's fire.
Man, you better than me, bro. Like if I fuck it up, it's raps. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you can't ever give up. I don't believe in giving up. You know what I'm saying? I just believe in keep going until you can't give up on anything you do. You feel me? Even with art, because art is like a way of life. No matter what you do, it may be ugly to some people. It's subjective. So it may be ugly to some people. It may be beautiful to someone else. So really, your mess ups can be your most beautiful mistakes. You feel me?
That is facts, though. So like outside of painting. Kind of walk me through what you do outside of that. Like what does a day in the life look like for you if you don't have anything to paint?
Well, if I don't have anything to paint, I've been starting to go to the gym recently. My brother got me into that recently, but I smoke a little.
No, it isn't like y'all smoking too. We know what y'all be doing, man.
So I really get fried. I kind of look at pictures of stuff I want to paint in the future or draw. So I kind of try to stay productive in that productive mindset, keep going. And I just run errands day to day. And I do make music too. I like other artistic things, do stuff like that.
Now let me ask you this though: is you team don't go to the gym Friday or team Friday at the gym?
Oh, I can do anything Friday.
Cause I heard Friday at the gym. Man, gym Friday I heard is a whole maybe did or did not do it, but it is definitely something to try if you into that recreation.
You gonna feel it more. Like, I feel like I just be locked. When I smoke, I'm locked in. Like I feel like I'm tunnel on one thing. If it's too much going on, that's when sometimes it depends on your relationship with whatever you're doing.
Yeah. But that's real though, because everybody is different. Like some people, it'll focus them up, and then like for me, I stop because it slows me down. I feel like I just get lazy. So everybody has a different relationship with it. But I had a question for you. Whether it's like a place, like a thing, like a monument, or a person, if you had to do like your dream paint job, where are you going to paint? Like you going to Drake House? You going to paint the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Like where are you putting your art? If you had one place to put it.
Ooh, definitely. I want to paint in like maybe New York, a Spider-Man mural. That's my favorite superhero.
Spider-Man mural in New York. Yeah. I'm from New York actually.
I never been.
You never been? You got like artistically, you gotta go to New York.
Yeah.
Because like the graffiti and all of that is everywhere. Yeah. Every street, every turn, it's like New York is just a full artistic canvas. The entire city.
Okay, definitely. So I want to paint New York. Definitely. I've never been there. One of my favorite superheroes is Spider-Man. I've yet to paint a Spider-Man mural. I paint
crazy.
Yeah.
That should have been first thing on the menu.
I don't know why I didn't do it. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it yet, but that's what I do.
That's tough for sure. And I just want to speak on kind of like just going back about smoking weed. I feel like, especially how a lot of people look at our generation, they call us lazy. A lot of people that smoke, there's like a stigma behind them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like, can we actually talk about how you can be overly productive if you smoke? Like, I feel like that's something that we just gotta break down that wall, because you said yourself, when you get fried, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Overly productive. So I feel like that's a good thing that you spoke on that, because a lot of people don't realize it's not just like a hard drug or something that, you know what I mean? Like, you can really be overly productive off weed. So I'm glad you spoke on that, bro. I'm glad you did.
It's definitely, see, my whole thing with that, it's all about your relationship. I take the time to break down my relationships with a lot of things, because if you have an addictive personality, it can be negative to you.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm not gonna sit here and say it doesn't have its cons, but it also has its pros. But it really depends on who you are. If you can reflect and look and see, yo, this isn't benefiting me, or this isn't something I need, because a lot of people spend their last on the substance. That's not really good if it's affecting you in that type of way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you can get in that habit. Like, it's like a vibe thing, you feel me? Some people can smoke and some people just go to sleep, but you're probably in that action. You feel me? If I'm up and I'm doing something active, it kind of can lift that in a way too. It just depends on you though, like I say. You just can't, it's always with your mind though. Like, you just have to have control here, and nothing will really faze you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, with including art as well, does that play a factor in when you get tattoos? I see you got a lot of tattoos. I see you a real creative individual. So what's that connection that you have with like tattoos and art?
Well, I look at my body as a canvas. So ever since I got my first tattoo around like 15 and stuff, so I kind of knew the route I wanted to go. Like, I like looking, like, even with placement. So I look at placement. I don't want tattoos everyone got. Like, you know, a lot of days people kind of get the same thing, copy and paste.
They got the rose, the clock, the lion, all that.
Just to get a tattoo. I never really been that type of guy, because it's just it's so deep to me. Like, this is on my body. It's going to represent me for the rest of my life. It's got to mean something. Or especially if it's on my face, it got to be something I remember. My neck, it got to be something I'm saying something. It means something to me. You feel me? So every tattoo tells a story. That's when you look at somebody, that's the first thing you see. Like, you know, when people got tattoos on their face, you're not judging them, but it's like, man, that's the first thing I see when I look at you. You know what I'm saying? So really, my tattoos kind of talk about me, things I like, or things that just represent me, or things I want to push forward in life too, or achieve.
That's tough. A lot of people don't go that depth into tattoos. I fuck with that.
For sure.
Alright, so I know you said when you started out, you had your brother and then another one of your friends kind of give you that push to kind of keep this going. So let's take it back to 15 years old. To all the 15-year-old kids that are drawing in the classroom, they want to do art, because anything artistic is not easy. Like, it's not easy to just get into, because people have lives. They have bills. they like the way this world works. You need money to survive, unfortunately. So, to that 15-year-old kid, what would you tell him to basically say, your art is more important than working, just going to work that job, going to sleep and going to do it again. How do you kind of keep your art and kind of keep it at the forefront? I know you got to push from other people, but what would you tell somebody that was in your position at 15?
If they was 15, I would always tell them to keep working and stay consistent. That's the only thing you want to stay focused on. Consistency. Draw every day. Make sure you're always drawing. Create that as a hobby, and it's only going to benefit you in the long run. Like, once you're drawing every day, you're going to only get better. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to kind of become your main job. It may not be at that time, maybe 30, 40, but you keep going at something, you'll kind of get there.
It's that repetition for sure.
Just I say, if you're 15, just stay consistent with your craft.
So can you be like bad at drawing and do this?
Well, everyone starts off somewhere, so you could be bad, but just like basketball, you could be trash at basketball, and you playing every day, you hooping every day after hours. You only gonna get better. Same thing with drawing. Like when I first started drawing, I couldn't draw good. I couldn't even draw a straight line or paint a straight line. But as I kept going, it's like, oh, I'm learning new techniques. Like, oh, maybe let me do it this way this time. The last piece I might have fucked up. This like I probably did it 3 strokes or it's thick. Okay, let me swing my wrist this way this time. You feel me? So I look at it like a game. What I can do better? How can I evolve each time? How can I grow? That's how you gotta look at it. Just like a game. You play video games. It's the same principle of life. Just how can you advance?
And with you being, the artist you are, painting, I mean, it's not like you really do everything. I ain't gonna lie. He telling me he paint, you know what I'm saying? You said you be in the stew a little bit too, So with that, like, what's the end all be all when it comes to being an artist? Like, are you trying to be on some like Van Gogh, like you paint till you die? Or are you trying to like take it to a different type of like, I guess, area or element?
I've been thinking about that a lot recently, but I just want to live my life creating. You know what I'm saying? I want to do a lot. I want to help people as well, but I do want to create. I just want to be a true artist. That's my only goal in life. Cause I just like so much things. My goal isn't to be the biggest painter in the world, but I want to be really good at it. You know what I'm saying? I want to be one of the best artists in the world, though. One of the greatest. That's all I want to do. Be one of the greatest artists.
You know what's funny? That's what this podcast is built off of. So it's like what you just said when you was like, I just want to be a great artist. Like there's a lot of people who would be in your position and be like, I just want to paint until I can make $100 million and retire my family.
Yeah.
And you said you just do it because you love it, and that's what this is all about. It's about more than like the financials you see in things. It's about the actual passion you have for things. So to me that's super dope that you feel that way, that you actually enjoy what you do. Yeah. You actually have a passion for it.
And to me, it's like, you said to that 15-year-old who was you at a point, you know what I'm saying? Repetition, stay consistent, this, that, and the third. But like, let's say I'm 15. Let's say I go to a school that's underdeveloped. We don't have an arts program, but I see your content online. Let's say maybe I don't have the reach. I might not even, have a lot of people I know I can go paint their crib. I might not even have paint, a brush, who knows? How would you tell that 15-year-old to get started and still chase that dream when they want to be consistent, but they don't know where to start?
Your circumstance should never make you. There's no excuses. If you really want it, you can do it. That's what I tell a 15-year-old. If you have that ambition, no matter what you want, you're going to do it. It's as simple as that. Make no excuses for yourself and put in that work. There's no excuses. A lot of people lack discipline nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you have a disciplined mind, you can just achieve anything you want.
And I like that because it's like, especially when you're 15, you don't think life matters, but that really could be the difference to you being rich at 20, you being rich at 25. That could be the difference between you being able to get out your situation or getting in a worse situation. So I'm glad you have that outlook because it's like, you know what I'm saying? When you're 15, you still fool around, have your fun. You know what I'm saying? You're still a kid, but it's like, if you do have a passion, I would say don't let that go. I feel like a lot of people our age, I maybe even say myself at a point to let go of that passion because you let school get in the way, you let work get in the way. So definitely I agree. Like, it really is no excuses. Like, it don't matter if you got fired from your job today and you got rent tomorrow. You better make a way. I'm just be honest. You gotta make a way, bro. If you keep giving up, bro, you're gonna get left in the dust. That's
I'm glad you mentioned that because I feel like a lot of things too get in the way of people's dreams. Like we all had dreams as kids. If you can remember, maybe it was to be Superman or whatever your dream was, astronaut, a lawyer.
I definitely wanted to be Batman at a point.
You wanted to be Batman?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Well, who was the first person who told you couldn't be Batman?
Shit. Damn, I don't know. I think I sprained my ankle. It was wrapped. I was like, you know what, fuck it. I ain't gonna
It
be
was
done.
over after that.
It was over with, bro.
But I say that though because a lot of things get into your head. Like the media nowadays, that's such a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you seeing other people successful, that kind of breaks people's self-esteem nowadays, and then people change their dreams. You gotta stay true to yourself. That's another thing I want to tell the 15-year-olds. Like if this makes you happy, you have to do that no matter what. And sometimes that can be parents. It's sad to say, like, parents can time to tell you and shift you in your own lane. You really gotta be authentic. And I feel like that's what creates you the most success in this world. Being authentic and true to self.
And that's a good point because one of the previous jobs I was working at, I have a lot of experience like working like higher up in restaurants. I was telling the owner, I was like, you know, it's just I just put a lot of pressure on myself to be successful because he was like, you work so hard, like you just need to relax sometimes, enjoy yourself. I'm like, I just put a lot of pressure on myself, and then he looked at me, he said, what is success to you? And that right there is a key. It really matters what you view as success. Like, so for you, I feel similarly. Success to me is not being the richest person in the world. For me, success is to have a good family, you know, make sure my family's comfortable. Obviously, I don't want to be pinching pennies. I want to be comfortable, I want to have a good family, and I want to get back to kids and get back to the communities.
Really?
That's what success is to me. But I feel like everybody has a warped mind that success is $200 million. Success is a mansion. Success could be a 3-bedroom home with you and your family. Like, it just depends on what is success to you.
That's
like,
real.
Like, you really gotta know what you want out of life, and I feel like people put too much emphasis on money in life. Like, and chasing money. The more you chase money, the more you drop off your passions. You drop off all the things that are important because you focus on something that's superficial. It's always going, you know, rise and change as life goes on. So
yeah,
it definitely matters what success means to you as a person.
I agree, and especially when it comes to money, it's kind of like people chase money their whole life, getting and be stuck. They like, damn, now what? Like, I feel like money really cannot be your drive nor passion, because you see it now. It's a lot of rich people still not happy with life, still don't want to be here no more. People don't like them. They done lost their friends, family along the road because they done pushed everything to the back of the line. And of course, you do want to be successful. Like, I ain't knocking the bread either. I take a meal. I take a meal today.
For sure.
But I'm just saying, like, definitely be careful what you ask for, because everybody says they want to be rich until it's just you in that room with the money, and then what? It really don't mean nothing at the end of the day. So the fact that you said being a great artist but not the best is important, because I mean, like you said, art is subjective. You could be the best, might not even know it. People might not think that, but hell, you know you fine. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. I would say shoot to be great, but don't shoot to be number one, because sometimes number one ain't really what you want, and it come with problems that you didn't know it came with.
I will say this though. I would have that ambition to shoot for number one. I won't ever knock that. Like, I am confident in myself to shoot for the number one spot. What I mean is, like, I'm not trying to be the greatest painter alive. I want to be one of the greatest artists.
That's tough. That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at me, I'm just an artist. I'm not categorized. My whole life is art. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is art. That's how I live. That's my way of life.
But we need to quote that. He said my whole life is art. That shit was kind of tough, man. That shit was kind of tough.
So with you feeling that way, obviously art is something that you draw. It's something that you have a passion for yourself. But I can't help but imagine the inspiration you drew from others. Is there any like artist, painter, drawer that you feel like you, or like person who does fashion, whatever, that you feel like you draw a lot of inspiration from?
I will say the biggest is definitely gonna be Slimes or Dimes. He's probably the only guy I really seen that did the art, that does the art stuff in Atlanta. But he's big inspiration. I ain't gonna cap. I see him doing his thing around the city and stuff. But
he's in Atlanta. I didn't know that actually. Does he only do like murals, or what all does he do?
He does murals. He's been doing it for a couple of years now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah. I know a couple friends that got some work by him. But yeah, he's a dope artist.
Would you ever collab with an artist?
Yeah, I would.
I don't know, that kind of scared me.
I kind of like working by myself, man. I ain't gonna cap. Like, if it's help, like my brother didn't help me with some pieces before, I'd take the help. But I really do like working by myself.
You feel like that could like take the work almost because it's not original, or like what's kind of like the take on that? Just wanting to be on your own when you paint? Because I mean, it could just be the mental space you in when it comes to creating. Like, how do you feel about artists collabing? Like, is that true art?
It definitely is. It definitely is true art. You feel me? It depends on what type of piece, but I'm usually a lone wolf when I like to go in. Like, I'm in my zone. Like, I'm trying to get this done myself. But if, like I say, if it was like a big piece and they want to do some content, I'm open to it. But I would prefer to work dolo.
Okay, that's real. That's real.
So, with you doing painting, is there ever a point that you feel like you're gonna want to get to, where, cause like me, I can't draw.
Can't draw shit.
Try. Maybe I haven't tried hard enough. I'll give you that.
Facts.
But I can't draw. Is there ever a point where you'll be like, I'm successful. I've been doing my thing. Like I want to do a class for other people, teach them how to do what I do. Like is that like, or like I want to teach some kids, like maybe take some kids to do like. Do you see yourself ever getting to a point where you kind of like give back the skills that you have to other people?
Definitely. I actually talked to a couple people about it. Like I've been asking questions about it recently and stuff. But future references, once I master, I feel like I haven't mastered painting yet.
Yeah, facts.
That's real. That's real.
I can't really teach some shit. I didn't master it, you feel me? So in the future, definitely I'll get to that point. Like I love teaching people and helping people. Like if I see you got the talent or you got that ambition, I have no problem helping. I feel like we all should help each other. Like you got the knowledge to make $1 million, let me get that knowledge.
Especially as a black person, bro.
Yeah, we black.
Quit. Come on, like, and I mess with that because we've been referencing whoever 15-year-old could be behind the screen watching that. So it's definitely inspiring to know that you're willing to help people out. Because I feel like one problem in the black community we do have is that we don't always want to, put our best foot forward when it comes to helping other people. We done talked about this before in other episodes. So it's huge that you said that because a lot of people, for classes you do got to charge, but when it comes to certain courses, when it comes to just wanting to put somebody on, I feel like that don't happen too often. And honestly, tell me if I'm wrong, but in the art world, I don't think I've ever seen it. Like, how often does someone teach you? Like, I feel like that's really self-taught.
See, nowadays a lot of people are getting self-taught because it's just so much information out there. Like, you can go on YouTube and learn damn near everything.
That's true.
Everything. My brother actually does courses where he teach somebody how to cut. He's a barber. He teaches people how to cut hair and stuff. So people do it, but it may come with a fee.
I mean,
which makes sense.
You gotta make money though.
Or just look up YouTube. You can learn shit yourself, honestly. But
and I feel like art is one of those areas where it's kind of hard to like teach someone fully. Like you can teach somebody how to paint, but you can't teach someone how to have a creative vision of their own.
That's true.
That's something you kind of gain though.
Yeah, that's what I feel like people like when you say you don't really see that, because I feel like a lot of people like use their own personal vision when they're doing art. So it's not like you don't see a whole bunch of people working together because they all have their own visions, which I feel like is dope. Everybody puts their own stamp on the world. Like just one big canvas and everybody just
got their part.
Everybody put their mark on it, so that's just fire.
Like on some Krog Street shit, like everybody got their paint. Yo, would you ever paint on Krog Street, bro? Like that'd be tough.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be tough for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever done like spray paint, like graffiti outside at all?
No, I've tried, but I gotta take my practice with it because it's a lot different from just stroking a brush. Yeah, you gotta tap it a certain and then sway your hand.
That shit look overly complicated. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just because you have less control because it's like spraying rather than you just
painting. I'm used to going straight in. You feel me?
Yeah. I guess with the spray paint too, you really can't even. I mean, I guess you can restart, but you can't like you finna paint match the concrete. Like, is it? I think it's cooked.
It's paint over.
You can do the same thing. It's
it's
quicker. A spray painted mural is way quicker than a painted mural.
Word. I mean, that does make sense though.
Yeah.
And I seen like the little videos, like they be, I don't know, they really be freaking the can. I don't know how they do that shit, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit is hard though.
Yeah, it's talent for sure.
But I'm thinking like outside of Krog Street, like I know you said Spider-Man in New York. I know you done painted cribs, houses. But what do you really want to paint that will represent yourself? Like what's a painting that isn't just being creative, but it's your actual mark on the world? Would this be a mural? Would it be, I mean, it could be Spider-Man, but maybe he doing something crazy. I don't know, maybe Spider-Man painting some shit. Like, what really would, like, if you were a painting, what would that look like?
If I was painting?
If you were the painting.
If you were a painting.
If I was a painting?
Yeah.
I would just have my face. If I, like, I'm a painting.
It don't gotta be you, but, like,
okay.
What could be, like, you could walk in and be like, yeah, this describes me.
That describes me? Lord.
That's actually a good question.
That's a great question. That's something I gotta think about, man. I really paint something.
We might have to get him back on this question.
I haven't thought about that question.
I'm trying to think for myself. If I was a painting on the wall, I would probably be on an airplane
Okay.
Because I feel like I love to travel. I'll probably be on an airplane. I'll probably have a notepad.
Okay, I like that.
Because I love to write and like I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably be in an airplane with a notepad with a pair of Timbs next to me. You know, I'm from New York. Gotta represent. And I'll probably be like have a screen with like sports and a PlayStation controller next to me.
Okay, that's good stuff. I like that. I can mess with the plane for sure. I love to travel. I probably have a 10-piece lemon pepper sitting on the table.
Okay.
Okay.
With all 3 mix on the drink.
Oh, you might have lost me on that one.
You just go peach drink?
I go fruit punch. I'm a weirdo.
Okay.
I go fruit punch. I go fruit punch.
You ain't even from Atlanta for her.
And then I'm gonna go. Then I'm definitely gonna go PS5 controller, but it's gonna be set up monitor. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna have. Honestly, it'd probably be me sitting down with a vlog camera in my hand, and I probably have like all my memories behind me, like me running track. Hell, me making YouTube videos, me playing games, shit, like a whole bunch of random shit in the background.
That's lit.
That's probably what I have. Or maybe like a cruise, like a boat. Cause I want to get a boat on some shit, like it'd be something like that.
Well, I cooked that up. I ain't gonna cap.
Shit, let's do it. Let's do it.
I definitely do me in a Spider-Man suit. Like that was really my
That'd
first
be
dream.
tough.
That was my first dream as a kid though.
You
I always,
Spider-Man?
I got a spider on my face.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
I need peep that. Yo, I wish we
Yeah,
could show the details. That shit is hard as fuck.
Appreciate it. But that's really was my first dream. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely paint that because it just means a lot to me. Like who Spider-Man was as a character. Like even movies, I break down movies. I love art in movies. You know what I'm saying?
You love art in every form. Like that's dope.
But yeah, I'll probably paint myself in a Spider-Man costume.
What's the worst form of art? Like, is there a bad form?
It's
Or what's
subjective.
the craziest form? Something you know you would never do that, but it's still tough. Like, would you like even though you like tattoos? Would you ever tattoo? Like,
yes, oh definitely.
word.
Yeah.
Would you tattoo yourself?
Yeah.
Okay,
I picked
okay.
a tattoo gun recently. I've been practicing.
So that's a part of the roster soon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Damn. So you
Yeah.
tattoo, you rap, sing. What do you do?
Rap.
You rap.
He does everything.
It's a freestyle right now. I'm saying.
I ain't no freestyle.
Okay. I just had to check the tip. But yeah, man, that's what's up. It sounds like you a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. I fuck with the painting. I think we both definitely got to get some work done.
We definitely
Like
get some work
immediately.
done.
I'm scared of tattoos, but maybe I'll tap in one day.
Oh for sure.
That shit like it hurt.
I've been trying to get tatted more. I got a tat, but I've been trying to get like more tats. But it's just about what I want to get and where I want to get it. I mean, I really want to sit down with somebody and I have ideas, but I want them to bring it to life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You
I
do
can do
that?
that. I can do
Okay,
that.
okay.
I do that too. Yeah.
Like,
I do digital work as well.
yeah.
Like
Word.
digital cartoons. Yeah, I did cartoons previous. I got a couple pages. Man.
Logos?
Yeah, logos too.
Oh yeah.
I created logos, all that.
We're gonna have a contract ready for him to sign after this. We got a few things we gotta get done for sure.
Alright, so if you was talking to the world and I just want you to talk to the world. I want you to let them know what you do, where to find you, and who you are as a person. Anything, like whatever you want to tell them. Go ahead.
Man, I'm Keno. Like I said before, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm 22. I'm ping myself, but you can find me on Instagram. You can just type up Keno The Artist or Forever Keno. Hopefully, by the time this get dropped, I get that account back. But I'm a painter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can find me anywhere I travel. I paint. My goal is to paint all over the city. All over the world. My bad. So if you in the state, I'm trying to hit all 50. And my message to the world is stay true to yourself. You know, be you. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Always do what you want.
I fuck with that.
That's
Fuck with
so
that,
fire.
bro. Well, man, I think this was a great episode. Shout out to Keno for real. He really saved the day. I ain't gonna lie. Like he did everything we needed him to do. He made sure he pulled up on us. He showed mad love. We gonna tap in with him. If y'all don't tap in with him, I don't know. It's gonna be a problem, though. I know that.
You said what?
If they don't tap in with him, it's gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna tap you with my Timberland boot.
Yeah, hopefully. That has to happen, bro. But hey, man, I'm Kennedy.
This is Ace, man. Thank y'all. We just went beyond that bag.
Immediately, man. Y'all have a good one.